We need to tell our own story. We need to tell our own success stories. I think this message is for the entrepreneurs and the people that are working hard. I actually think maybe this message is relevant to everyone. Oftentimes, a lot of people stay on the conservative side, that I don't want people to know all the things that I'm doing. And I think even us as a country and as a people, we've allowed other people to tell our story. And when they tell our story, they miss out the reasons, they miss out all the facts that allow us, that made that story. They miss out the backstory. And if I can say one thing to you, you need to tell your own story. Because no one can tell your story as well as you can. You own your own story. And, it's on my wall right here that, let nobody write your story for you. And the reason why it's on my wall is because it is important for me to recognize that nobody can tell Bayo's story the way Bayo can. Because it's my view of my story. And it's my story. It's about me. It's about my life. It's about the things I love, which is me. Because of that, I am now even more conscious of that, in making sure that I tell my story. Now, can I tell the story that the whole world will know? Probably not. But I can tell the story at least of what we've done and what we've achieved. I think, especially from the part of the country that I'm from, we tend to live this conservative life, and maybe because of the religion that I associate with, we try to say we don't want to be proud. He who has strength should not rejoice in his own strength. But I think that's where we get it wrong. That's where we get it wrong, because I think, and I say it now, we need to tell our own story. We need to tell our own success stories, because our stories belong to us. I'll tell you a story of a roundabout in Nigeria. When I moved back to Nigeria, I learned very quickly that we actually are not as chaotic as people tell our story to be, because we pass through roundabouts without running into each other. As chaotic as it looks, it is organized. Think about it. Like Lekki roundabout, before they took out all the roundabout. People drive top speed at that roundabout and don't run into each other. And everybody knows how to avoid and maneuver each other. We should tell the story of our organized chaos. I'm not saying it's not chaotic. I'm just saying it's organized. That's how I will tell the story. Somebody else will just say it is chaos, because that's how they'll tell our story. It doesn't mean we're not going to be self-critical, but we should tell our own story. And I think for every media person, everybody putting content out there, for everyone that is doing anything meaningful, tell your own story. It belongs to you. It's your story. Tell it. Tell it. Let the world know that you are truly great. That you are great.